Hey you guys, my name is Liz and welcome back to my channel. In this week's video, we are setting ourselves up for a challenge. This week I decided to march into the Goodwills and specifically look for mid-century modern pieces. Now, I'm very particular when it comes to mid-century because there are a lot of the pieces that are a little too kitschy for me, a little bit too colorful and bright. But this week is going to be different. So we're going to march into the Goodwills and we're going to try to find any kind of mid-century modern pieces that we can score today. So I'm super excited. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I am going blindly in. It is Thursday. I post this video on Saturday. So let's hope between today, hopefully tomorrow, I can find a few things. So let's get going.
So guys, in these clips, I'm going to show you some of the pieces that I didn't wind up buying, but I wanted to explain. Now, this is the first piece I found. I did wind up taking this home, and while it is not real mid-century, it still has a mid-century look to it. And that went in my cart. I saw these really cool mid-century glass trays. A lot of these were used for condiments or pickles and relishes, and even though they were lovely, I just did not have a place for them at home. And right over here to the right of it was this compote. You can put all sorts of things in here, parfaits. Some people even use them for candies during the holiday. Very pretty. I thought this jug was interesting, not mid-century, but a really cool glass jug. This looks like a hand-blown glass candle holder. Not mid-century, but just had to look at that up close. Something is interesting behind here, and I catch my eye on this piece of pottery, which indeed looked very mid-century and aged and patinaed. I spotted these thumbprint decanters. One was missing its top, but these were just so beautiful, really true mid-century modern. If they weren't blue, I would have taken these home in a second. Then find this really kitschy 1950s tablecloth with its matching napkins in the original box. I was so excited to find this. As you would not believe it, I did not buy these, but I found these brass mid-century modern clamshell sconces meant to hold taper candles, and they were so cool. They were only $7.99, and there's the other one there. I mean, who were you in the 1950s if you did not have your own glass or crystal punch bowl? These were such a hot commodity back in the 1950s. They're still even cool today. I have one, not quite this ornate, but I do have one in my back room. How fun is this little basket? These were 1950s serving baskets. You would put like glassware inside and you would present your dish to your guests in one of these little fancy baskets. Okay, the thrifting started to get really real when I found this piece. Guys, I was so excited to find this gorgeous tray. Look at it. Oh, that was so in my cart so quickly. This was an unusual find. I normally don't gravitate to baskets, but this one really caught my eye. It had that rattan look to it, and it was just so perfect. I'm probably gonna put this in my bathroom and stick some little cotton balls in there. I then made my way to a little vintage thrift store and found the most adorable 1950s super kitschy little angel set. This store was loaded with gorgeous glassware. If I didn't buy that bowl last week, I would have bought this one. I mean, look at this. This was stunning. I might go back for that bowl this week. I noticed these beautiful coupe glasses. This is by the glass company called Imperial, and the style of this is called Candlewick. And they are from the 1950s, and they mark these for $10 for the whole set of 4. Now over in this case, this dealer had the most beautiful ribbed patterned glass. I was truly in love with the glass candle holders that are here. This other dealer happened to have so much amber glass as well as some green glass here. There was just loads of it. Apparently, Elvis did not leave the building. I spotted him right here for $45. If I had an apartment, I would have totally snatched up these hand-painted metal trays. I mean, this is what I would use to sit and watch TV and eat my dinner. Guys, this trio glass set really caught my eye and I almost purchased it. I have something very similar at home, but these were just gorgeous. They were a little bit on the pricey side. That piece was $18, the other one was $20, and the one in the back was $25. I spotted this mid-century ashtray in this gorgeous amber color. This is Bohemian glass, and the shape was everything. Although I did not need it, I just needed to show you guys how beautiful this piece was.
Okay, you guys, it is the next day, and I honestly left everything in the bags, and I'm going to just unbox, unbag for you guys. Normally on days where I set myself up for a challenge, I sometimes cringe because, you know, thrift stores can be hit or miss, and there's nothing like setting up yourself for a challenge and announcing it to you guys and then having an epic fail and there's like nothing in the store. But yesterday it turned out to be wonderful. I actually surprisingly found lots of things in the first store. So let me start. I found this. Vase. Now, I want to say that this seems probably more modern, but this is a take on a lot of like Danish modern pieces back from the 70s. I paid $5.99 for it, and I absolutely love this vase. Whether or not it's mid-century or not, I scored it, I loved it. I was actually looking for a shape vase like this for quite some time. And guys, you guys know that I love to fill my house with flowers. So I am very thankful to have a new addition to my vases. I have a large holly berry tree that is just so fully bloomed. I need to take my my snippers and grab a whole bunch and just shove them in here. All right, the next thing I found was this pottery, this piece of pottery, and there's a marking on it. It says, I'm trying to see what it says, T-O-H. T-O-H, I don't know, but there is a maker's mark at the bottom of this. This is just a beautiful handmade piece of pottery. I can tell the age by just how it's worn and just the overall shape. You can tell that this isn't a newer piece. There are just some clues that you can tell when something is really old. Again, you can go against a lot of the pottery that was made during the mid-century period and look at the shapes, look at the colors, look at the markings. That will give you a clue if something is ideally true mid-century. The maker's mark normally is like the first ticket that you want to really look into. I would just pop that right into the Google search engine and then start researching the artist. You guys know I love my pottery. I love collecting so much pottery, and this piece is exceptional. I'm excited to add it to my collection. All right, so the next piece I found, I almost passed it by, is this really cool tray. I love the two-tone. I love how large it is. I mean, so cool. This is so ideal for like a coffee table. Guys, this just looks incredible. I probably would put nothing in there. I mean, this could be easily used as a catch-all for sure, but I probably would just leave it. It's so geometrically cool and so sculptural and just visually appealing. I just saw it and I just grabbed it and I fell in love with it. I only paid like $2 for this, and yeah. So it probably needs just like a little conditioning, and that is that. And so I found this neat little basket. Now, baskets to me don't really intrigue me. I'm not a basket type of person, but this was something that just seemed very wabi-sabi to me. And I just love, it's almost like a rattan basket, if you will. Just look at how this was made. I just think that this is so cool. I just love the rattan. Rattan was also very popular in the mid-century period. I have a few rattan mid-century chairs. I love the little wooden handle on there. And it's just a really cool shape. Okay guys, this next piece is actually really super cool. I can't even believe I found it. It's still in its original box. Now I had to pick it up to see what this was. So it looks like not much from me holding it, but I'm gonna explain to you. This is the original box. I paid $3.99 for it. And what this is a printed tablecloth with matching rayon napkins. And guys, look at the print of that tablecloth. It's black and white. And then these are the little napkins. And there are it's a 7-piece set. So 6 napkins and 1 tablecloth. Guys, this is from like the 1950s. It doesn't get any better than this. This is just unbelievable. Let's see what it says at the bottom. Fine table linens by the company Majestic. Right up there. I mean, I don't even want to take it out of the box. This is just so, I'm gonna try to take it out of the box. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's neatly sort of like placed in there. So it's kind of folded. So I'm not gonna unfold it, but I took it out of the box. And so each napkin, so there's 4 on top, 2 on the sides pinned. And then here's the tablecloth. How cool is that? Ah, so good. I have no idea the size. Oh, it says it right here. It's a 52 by 70 inch tablecloth. It doesn't fit my table, but nonetheless, it's so, so cool. I might just use it for photography and just use the black and white tablecloth to just set things on and shoot. So it's always good to have like props like this. This is just so awesome. I was really so happy to find that for $3.99. Let's see here. Oh yes, I almost forgot what I bought. So I found that this store has so much mid-century stuff that it can become a little overwhelming. So I found these 1950s glass candlestick holders. Look how cool these are. Guys, look at this shape. Love, love, love that staggered glass. Very Art Deco almost. So I believe this is from like the Anchor Hawking Company. They made lots of glassware from the Depression period all the way to the mid-century period, and I fell in love with these. I paid $20 for these because this was more of a vintage store. This wasn't a Goodwill. So these were $20. I found them at a little vintage shop near my home. I was really not wanting to drive any further yesterday, so I figured that I would give this store one shot, and worst case scenario, if there wasn't anything there, then I would hit the other Goodwill. But I paid a little bit more than I wanted to for these, but that's because it was a vintage shop and not a Goodwill. But these are just true gems. I mean, I'm so happy to have these. These will look so stunning on my Christmas table with taper candles. Guys, I'm so excited. Guys, and then this piece here. Dun, dun, dun. So it looks silver on the screen, but it's black with like an iridescent sheen. And it's this mid-century modern picture. And it is absolutely so cool. I just love the super cool gooseneck shape and this very sculptural handle. This item is gonna just look really cool maybe in my kitchen on my open shelving, or in the back room where I have my long shelves there. I'm introducing a little bit more black into my collection. So this one was a winner. I paid also $20 for this vase. It is in absolute perfect condition. All right, you guys, well, that is a very short and sweet haul. If that is all that I have for you for this week. I hope that you enjoyed these pieces. I hope that you enjoyed letting me show you what the mid-century pieces look like throughout my little touring through the store. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. I post a lot of these thrift hauls and DIYs and lots of room transformations when I get to them. So guys, I want to thank you so much this week for watching. I'll see you in my next video soon.